It's another day down here in Florida. Today I am in an R33 GTST. This thing is awesome, guys. It's got an RB25 inline 6 single turbo, forward facing manifold, full exhaust. It's got to have a blow off in it. It's just got to. It's got to have a blow off because the whooshing sounds are awesome. You hit boost, you let off, big whooshing sounds, some surging, and then just a big afterwards. So this thing sounds awesome. It's awesome. It's got a welded diff. If you guys look for a drift car, definitely come check this thing out. This thing has a decent amount of power for just trying to drift. So what we got going on in this thing is, yeah, we're up here at Hutch's Welding. We're dropping some parts off. We're dropping a car off. Bill is doing some stuff. He's being fucking Bill, man. But over here we have the intake for Ricermiata, and we have right here an intake air temperature sensor. So we're gonna have this thing put onto here where that little mark is right there, so that we can have a sensor for that. So we're gonna do this right now. We're gonna go check out the 180 in a little bit too, so that we can go figure out what the heck's wrong with that. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll be right back to the shop. So we're gonna do all this little stuff, go back to the shop, fix up the 180 later on, and we'll do some Rudnick stuff in a little while. Be right back. So guys, as you can see right behind me back there, the 180 is back at the shop, right next to Roberto's car. Carlos, thanks a lot. You're getting a shout out, bud, right here. Go follow Carlos. I'll also put it in the description if you want to go follow Carlos. Carlos has the black Supra. Awesome dude. Super sick car. But thanks a lot, Carlos, for helping me get this thing back here. Me and Roberto are going to check it out later on tonight when I get back and when Roberto gets back from going to the gym. Tonight on Ricermiata, what will be going down is we got the catch can to install, we have the fuel lines to finish, and we have just other little odds and ends that we're going to do. We're going to wire in a boost controller and just finish up those couple little things. So 3 things on the chopping block tonight. Let's see if we get all 3 of them done. I'll be back probably before Roberto, so I'll definitely have the catch can already set and done. And then I'll start on the fuel lines, and then last but not least, the boost controller will go in. I have to make a little bracket for that and just get that all settled up. So we're gonna go home right now, eat, and then we'll be back in like an hour or 2. So let's go ahead and do that.
2 hours later.
So guys, like I said, I went home, took a 2-hour break. 2 hours later, little SpongeBob reference there, and now we have the catch can all set up. These are the way the lines are going to run. So I have them all zip tied up, so now I just have to tighten up the fittings. But I'm actually really just going to leave this loose for right now, because I don't know if we need to take this off for any other reasons. So we're going to leave it loose for right now, and then when everything is absolutely finished, we're going to go through everything one for the last time, and we're going to tighten everything down and make sure everything looks good and performs the way it should. So this is the little way that I have the fuel system running right now. So this is going to go from the fuel pressure regulator to the flex fuel system, and then back to the return line. So that's what we got going on with this. And I'm going to figure out how I'm going to mount this thing right now, but I think I'm going to put a little mount that goes across here like that, and I'm going to put 2 bolts going through there. So that's how that's going to be mounted on. It's actually pretty sturdy right now like this. It's kind of wedged in there, but we're going to get that mount on there too. And over here, this is what I'm going to do real quick. I'm actually going to just make this oil drain for it. I'm actually going to put the wastegate dump pipe on, and then I'm going to get the oil drain going for it, because right now we got nothing. So yeah, we're gonna fix this. Let's fix this right now. So guys, when going through Rudnick's car and trying to do this turbo outlet, you can stop right there down really quick. You can see it right here, it go down, and then all the way down in there, you can see the black line that curves down through there. I actually have to go to Mako tomorrow, or Roberto has to go to Mako, and he has to there's a bung that's on the block that only has a port like this right now, just like a press-on fitting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that cut off, and we're gonna have a dash 10 welded onto there at a little bit of an angle, like maybe like a 45, so that it comes off to the side, so that I can run just a straight fitting to it instead of having to run like either a 90 or something else. Because when you put this wastegate dump on it, the wastegate dump is actually super, super close to that port. So they have to be pretty precise on how this thing is gonna go on. So that's how that's gonna be. I might even just tell them just to like weld a straight onto it so that it goes. But now onto the fuel system. We're gonna get this fuel system all plumbed up and done, and then we're going to get that bracket made really quick. So the 3 things that I wanted to get done tonight will definitely be done. So 1, catch can, check. 2, turbo drain, check for right now. 3, we're gonna finish the fuel system. That's a halfway check right now. We got everything mocked up. Now we just have to plumb it and then strap it down, and then we should be good. So let's keep going. So guys, what we got going on here is the fuel system is basically complete. The return for all of this is all done. The flex fuel sensor's right here. I have to make that little bracket still, so I think I'm gonna make that really quick. And then we have to just hose clamp these. We have to actually extend the flex fuel sensor because the flex fuel sensor doesn't reach all the way to where we're gonna mount this thing. So we have to extend it just a little bit, maybe like 4 inches, just to get it all the way over to here. And yes, this is all set. So the checklist for today got all completed. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make that little bracket for this thing so that this thing is all ready to be bolted up tomorrow when I come in. And catch can, done. Oil drain, mostly done. We found a fitting, but we're going to figure out exactly how we're gonna route this thing tomorrow. It's a little bit more complicated when you actually get that dump tube in there to actually route it. But yes, we're gonna do that. And we're just gonna tidy up this stuff and then extend this like I just said. So tomorrow's objective, we have to figure out what else we're gonna do for this thing, but it's coming along great, and it's literally basically ready to run. So yeah, I think I might redo this bracket tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna do the brake reservoir over here somewhere. Get a nice little bracket for that all set and put that over there so that it runs to there. And then what else can we do tomorrow? We got something else we can do, but I have to think of it. So let's go ahead and make this little bracket though first. So guys, this was the first attempt at this thing. It's actually a lot harder to make this thing than I thought it was. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it out of something just a tad bit thinner, but still thick enough to work with. So we're gonna use this one instead. I'm actually going to use this tool right here, digital caliper, to get the inside measurement of this little bit right here so we can literally make a strap that big just to hold this thing down. Because now that I was thinking about it, this one that I was trying to make, wherever the heck it went already, well, it's on the ground over there, I was going to go through this whole thing and then this piece wouldn't actually clip on, so that was going to be a stupid idea by me. So we're actually just going to make one super small like this, and let's go ahead and do this strap. So guys, as you can see right here, we have a much better bracket than the one we had before. This one actually fits in the exact same spot that it's supposed to right there. So right now I just have to find my black marker, which is actually right here. And I'm just gonna mark on either side where this ends, put a nice little bend on it. When it goes down, I'm gonna mark it off again, bend it straight, and then we're just gonna put 2 holes on either side, and then there we go, we got a bracket. Here we go, here's our nice bracket. This is gonna hold the flex fuel sensor into place. And now we're just gonna mark 2 holes on either side, and we're going to put a couple holes in there. So then we're gonna, you okay with some self-tappers?
It's fine, I'm proud of you.
Self-tappers on this thing to hold it into place.
That's a good one.
And let's go mark out some holes really quick though first. The important part was 1, making sure the edges don't kill you, and 2, spray painting it. So you got this nice new bracket here. This will hold the flex fuel sensor down, and we're gonna put some self-tappers on either side, and we'll be golden. So guys, that's about it though for this video. We did flex fuel sensor, we did catch can, and we did oil drain today in the video. The oil drain is still not fully done. Get out of the video.
So
And that's about it though, guys. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share, do all the good stuff, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Later.